Welcome back to Boss Guys Reviews. In this review, we'll be taking a look at the Joytoy Battle for the Stars Spartan Squad Soldier Number 1. This is 1/18 scale action figure. This is the packaging it comes in. That's the front of the box with the figured artwork. Very small box. Joytoy on the top, Joytoy on the bottom. And on the side here we have a product statement. Warnings for children on the age of 3. Small parts. For your little collectors, protect them. They are the future of our collecting community. These are recommended for ages 17 up. These are for adult collectors, just so you know. Side of the box here, some statements, some information. UPC doesn't mean nothing. Back of the box, back of the figure, close up of the figure with the alternate head, and then the figure again there. So basically you can have 2 different figures out of this. You can buy 2 and have 2 different versions, different weapons, different helmets. Or you can army build them if you want. They retail about 30 bucks on average now. So if you want to army build them and you want to spend 30 bucks on army builders, you can. So let's take a look at him outside the packaging. Here he is in a clamshell. You get this very shiny paper. This is Soldier 1 Spartan Squad. Unfold it. Inside you can see the figure all geared down. Accessory statement all geared up. And on the back we have a precautions. I'd read that because these are Joytoy figures and they're adult collectibles, so you need to know that information. Here's a breakdown if you have to take your figure apart. Pretty nice that they added that. And then we have the Joytoy and Battle for the Stars logo right there. Okay, there he is outside the packaging. First impression, there's a lot going on, a lot of gear, a lot of stuff on there, a couple things fiddling around, but you know, just came out of the package. So let's take a look at him. So it comes with the open helmeted head with the sunglasses on. Head sculpt first. It's pretty cool. A lot going on at the helmet. We have maybe a flashlight with a red lens. I don't know why it'd be red, but we have the place for the optics, a device here, something on the back, a red wire, tan on top of the helmet. There's a lot going on. It's highly detailed. Very cool. Looks good. He has a beard. It has a chin strap. We have a scarf here, smog. It has like a very dark tan, black wash. The vest is very heavily detailed. As you can see here. We have a knife, some green, probably a sharpener on there. We're also going for some green on there, the brown case. Black handle, silver blade is removable. We'll take a look at here in a sec. Magazines sculpted on, not removable. Some gray straps throughout. Here on this side. Let's see here. There's the knife. Very cool. Fits in there very tight, so you shouldn't be able to lose it. The red, he's probably a piece for his radio. It goes around the straps of his back. So we'll take a look at here in a second. So just do the front. There's so much going on in this figure. On the arms, we have these shoulder pads. Says Spartan. We do have these other pads here that kind of flop around a little bit. These ones are the ones on his leg, so you need to push them up far as you can, wherever you want. I don't think you can get them up on the elbow. I think they're more for the forearm. But that's pretty cool. This arm, same thing. For the belt, we have a red, maybe incendiary grenades, some pouches, a med kit. Okay, so this is one of the problems we have with the latest figures, of the military figures. They have these straps that go from the thigh pad to the belt. That hinders the articulation of the leg, if that matters to you. You have 2, one there, one on the back. So for this thigh pad, you got some pouches, some tan pouches on a black thigh pad, a gun case for his pistol, some more pouches, straps on this side. This is basically just different tan, gray pouches all the way around. Knee pads here. And then a tan with the black line work. These things are flopping around like the wrist I was talking about. You just gotta push them up. They go about right there. They're not to be knee pads. They're more like shin pads, I guess. Very nice detail though. Gray with the tan. Green pants. Boots. Tan with black straps. Bottom of the feet. For the back of the figure, we have the plate carrier vest, maybe, with the red wire. This is pouch that's supposed to be glued on, maybe? I don't want to pull it off if it's not. Pouch there. Very nicely detailed. A lot of going on. A lot of paint. Very nice to look at. So cool. I like it. Definitely gives you, like I said, for me, some modern figures. Nameless character. You can do what you want with it. Pretty nice looking figure. Mine has a little standing issue. He doesn't like to stand very well. That's why it comes with a very cool looking stand. I will take a look at here soon. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at the articulation. But before we do that, I'll show you some close-ups of the figure so you can see all that stuff that's going on. There's so much to point out and look at. So feel free to pause the video. There's the top of the head. A lot going on. Back. Very nice. A lot of paint. A lot of sculpting. Just that arm. More of an open hand on him. Thigh pads. Very nice. I don't know about heating this figure yet or not. So this is basically straight out of box review. Very nice. I like these figures overall. Every now and then they do release like more of a modern type figures. There's 3 guys in this set. We'll be looking at all 3 of those. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you're notified when we do all 3. And other great stuff. For articulation, head kind of goes up and down. If you can get underneath the scarf, you get a little more. There you go. It's kind of cool. Up, looking for the chopper. Side to side, 360 all the way around. Very cool. Arms do move. They're on ball joint. I can get almost a T pose right out of the box. We have a rotation at the elbow, 360, a bendable elbow joint. That gets you 90 degrees on that side and that side. And then on the wrist, we do have the new style joints, so they go up, down, in and out, and all around. Any way you want it, any way you like it, you got it. There's definitely chest articulation, but I can't utilize it because of the vest. 360 rotation of the waist, sitting. Not gonna happen unless I need to heat it, and this is definitely gonna happen because of the straps. That's very unfortunate for you want to put them in a vehicle. Double jointed knees. And over here, due to thigh rotation, you're probably not going to get it because of that hindrance there on that leg. Feet. Pivot down. Pivot up. Side to side and all the way around if you want it. I'm not going to force it. There's no point. It's there if you want it. And my stinger's trying to escape here. So, yeah, very cool figure. It's typical Joytoy military figures. Very nice. So let's go ahead, since we looked at the figure and the articulation, let's take a look at the accessories that it comes with. In the clamshell, he has 3 different accessories. First off is that alternate head here. You do get a ball peg joint there. So we have the covered version of the helmeted, visored look. I'll Sure if that's a gas mask they got going on there. Here's some kind of silver cylinder there, some red strap. It was very small. If you can see, the strap comes down to that mouthpiece. That's pretty cool. Red visor. I think this helmet's almost the same design as the other one, just a different face part. So let's take a look. Yeah, pretty much. My fingers out of the way. Yeah, just a different enclosure of the face. But that's cool because that makes it an army builder. And here's what that looks like on the figure's body. So if you want to, this is probably the look if you want to army build these guys. Looks very nice. Maybe so there's 3 of these figures in the series. Maybe pick up 2 more of these guys and have 2 troopers, or maybe 3 to have 6 guys, up to you. Or just have the 3 special Spartan unit if you would like. It's nice to have options. Very cool. The first weapon we're going to look at looks to be a shotgun. Love the green on it. Green and black was awesome. Oh, look over here. We have some red shotgun shells on it. That's super cool. Too bad they put it on the inside there, because if you normally put your gun here, I wish it was on that side, so it'd be more posable, or more on the outside for visibility when you're doing your posing and displaying. Okay, you can hold the shotgun. Finger goes in the trigger. Looks pretty cool. Get it across the chest very nicely. Bring up the other hand. He has that coupling hand. Oh, look at that. That's pretty sweet. I like it. That's great. And of course, I can get it a little bit. If you want to sit around and get a perfect pose, you can. But for our review, it looks good. Very nice. Very, very nice. For the second weapon, we have a very large machine gun. Very cool. Brown stock, black body. Some shells painted for 1/18 scale. That's pretty awesome. Some red design paint there. Handle, scope. Flipping it around. Red there. There's a business end of that thing. It's not as big as you would think. It's actually relatively a moderate size sculpt. Alright, there he is. Holding it with 2 hands. Looks amazing. You know, I didn't want to buy another one of these guys. I considered buying one more to have a squad of 4 guys that have the alternate head, but didn't want to. But now it's like, since I opened this up and started playing around with them, he is a great figure. Very cool. So you get this baggie inside, and it's almost as wide as the box is. This is a pretty cool stand. In my opinion, kind of has a standing issue. Maybe I haven't worked the joints out good enough, but this is a cool addition nonetheless. And you can see inside here we have some more accessories. So let me get these out of the packaging. Take a look at it. So it comes with this little pistol. It's realistic. Maybe a Glock or something like that. 9mm maybe. Not sure. Whatever you want it to be, I guess. He does have a place to keep it. Here on the side. See how well it fits. And fits like a glove. That's great. I'm glad to see that. We used to have big problems with the pistol holster, so nice. And there you go. You can see holds it relatively nice. Man, this is not looking good for me not purchasing it. Another one. He holds that. I mean, this is a great figure. Besides the stability, I'm having an issue with. I'm finding bad about this figure at all. Even the joints are clean. I didn't have to heat nothing, so out of the box. Very cool. Very awesome. And just for information purposes, he can't hold that knife even with his trigger hand. It comes with alternate hands. But but he holds up pretty good for that style hand. It's not meant to hold a knife. So alternate hands here, very small punching hand. Another punching hand for the other side. We have a gripping hand. This might be good for the knife. It's a more closed hand. And another open hand. And they give that really cool stand. How big that thing is. How detail going on. I was wondering if you got, I don't know what they're going with this. This should have had 4 figures, and then see how this is a centerpiece. Maybe it had all 4 and it came together and make one nice little display. But I'm betting, since there's only 3 figures, it's not going to happen, obviously. But you may be able to if you buy 4. We'll find out as we go through the other 2. And if it's the same stand, it may come together. I don't know. 2 pigs, one there, one there. Kind of in an odd place. You would think it'd be in the center. Yeah, it'll go in if you force it. It's quite tight, so I'm not gonna heat that up. I don't want to break anything because I actually like the figure. It's pretty cool. Hope you guys liked this review. If you did, don't forget to consider subscribing. If you can't subscribe, can you guys hit that thumbs up for me? I really appreciate that. Helps. Anything you can do helps the channel out. I'm trying to grow the channel, and if you guys help me out, it'd be cool. Pros and cons. The stability issue is pretty much the only thing I can complain about. Other than that, joints feel good, materials are good. Feet's kind of wonky, so that's part of the stability issue. Great accessories, nice paint on them, a lot to see, a lot of details. Like I said, these things are about $30 on average. Yeah. Other than that, it's a great figure, great army builder if you want to, great accessories, nice display stand. It's cool. Alright, I guess that's all I got for you guys. So please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next review.